It's a very small rectangular document. In fact, it could pass unnoticed. However, it is a very critical document in accessing the simplest yet very essential services. But picture this, there are some people in this country who are in their 50s, some in their 60s, and others in their 70s who have never held in their hands a national identity card in their entire adult life.
Tutaoleka bila ID kweli. Wanaume wote wanataka ule mwanamke mwenye anafanya kazi. Bila ID sasa tutapata wapi kazi?
3 generations tired of waiting for a document that holds the key to their nationhood, they converge at the Lokichogio Register of Persons offices to express their anger. The offices, though, remain closed, shutting them from answers they yearn for. In their hands are expired waiting cards, the folds in them hiding their fatigued patience. Unlike the rest of the demonstrators, she has nothing to hold and wait for. And perhaps her presence here speaking for dozens of senior citizens spread across counties who have grown averse to having the elusive document. 36-year-old Selina Ejore may be deaf and dumb, but still she can express her frustrations. He has an ID card in his name, but not in his image. He received his ID months ago, carrying the image of a woman. He can't use it. Turkana is a pastoral county, and like many others, most of the residents keep moving with their livestock in search of pasture.
Some time back, we realized that especially the herdsmen, they didn't have a reason to have these IDs.
Turkana is also a border county to Sudan. Residents like those in border counties of Busia, Garissa, Wajir and Mandera go through similar challenges in applying for identity cards.
The ID is a big problem. Our people have not been getting IDs. Right now it started. They are vetted on the ground, back at home. They are also vetted at the national level. It takes 3 months, 6 months, 1 whole year, 2 years, 3 years to get the ID card back.
After 53 years of independence, residents of these counties grapple with unfulfilled promises. With them, only licenses to wait, but for how long? Some have accused the government of consciously sabotaging their potential. In Kenya, an ID card is the gate pass to a life of adulthood. Without an ID, one can't find employment, at least not formal employment. You need an ID to open a bank account. You need an ID to get married. You need an ID to transact any legal business, to own property, and most of all, access medical insurance services. It was the reality of 29-year-old Fatuma Ibrahim, who was stabbed in the face in Wajir County last week. It took the confirmation of area chief of her identity to have her flown to Nairobi for specialized treatment. Her flight had been delayed for lack of an ID card. How many more of her age mates face the same fate? And as Kenya gets into the electoral mood in readiness for the 2017 general election, the youth in Naivasha are wary they might miss an opportunity to exercise their democratic right.
So we're asking the government to kindly speed up the process so that when they start the voter registration, which we understand will start next month, youths will not be denied a chance to be registered voters.
Recently, President Uhuru Kenyatta listened to the young people of Lamu narrating their ordeal in search for the crucial document.
Na ikiwa vijana wa Lamu wanapata shida kuaccess IDs, passports na vyeti vya kuzaliwa, ni kumaanisha kwamba hatuwezi kujiunga na vikundi vya vijana, hatuwezi kuomba mikopo tukapata kujiendeleza katika harakati zetu za kimaisha.
Tutaform team leo. Okay. Na tukubaliane nyinyi tu, tujipatie kama miezi moja hivi, turudi hapa na tuseme hii ndio barabara ambayo tutatumia, ambayo itatuwezesha kuweka usalama na kuhakikisha ya kwamba Wakenya halisi ndio wanapata vyeti vyao, na hii ndio tutatumia, ndio tuhakikishe pia ya kwamba wananchi ambao are entitled hawatateswa tena.
The Department of National Registration Bureau is yet to respond to our queries on the fate of citizens lacking their identity cards years after they applied for them. In their coastal offices, 45,000 ID cards lie unclaimed. Their owners, mostly the young people, probably not aware of their status.
Majority of these ID cards are in Mombasa County, especially Bima and Huduma Center, Kisauni Sub-County, and Malindi Sub-County.
But for Turkana, the challenge is bigger and complex, officials say.
There are some areas in the rural areas that are a little challenging when it comes to matters of terrain, matters of distances.
The national identity card divide, too real to ignore and apparent, like the haves and haves not divide. Sam Gituko for Citizen Weekend.